They flee Noxus on the roads we built. One more push, and they will break. Every moment we do not kill them, their advantage grows. They move swiftly for all the coins weighing them down. The dagger is at our throats, but their hands quiver. They think they have won. Prove them wrong. Are you not children of Noxus? Do not fight for conquest. Fight to survive. The battle is yet to be decided. Patience is a virtue, but it has its limits. The advantage is ours if we take it. A stalemate. How quaint. Not losing is not winning either. A truce in all but name. More than what we do not understand, we fear being understood. Some say the darkness stares back because they cannot see me. The more I see, the more I realize how much remains hidden. Secrets whispered into shadow have a way of reaching my ears. I often kill in my visions. When I close my eyes, do not come near. I have already walked the halls of death in the immortal bastion. They think they have won. Pathetic. A minor setback, nothing more. Am I reborn? The truth is rarely so simple. It is still watching. It is there in the silence after battle. It is there in me. She claimed it was the Frost Queen's grave. They believed her. What is this about? Siblings? They fight the mist above the seas, never looking beneath. My, does your dear grandniece know what sea has been up to? The payment for her suffering in Shurima. A black rose. No daughters, only soldiers. Creatures of darkness that grant power to their host. How original. There is nothing noteworthy about Demacia, but that in itself is worth noting. Shaped by humanity, a reflection. A glimpse, mere seconds into the future. A vault empty of relics, but filled with corpses. She spurned so many suitors. A wonder they did not see why. They squabble as the winds howl, and the wards fade. His secrets died with his sculptor. Ignorant of the very magic you carry into battle. How Demacian. Magic spills from their land like blood from a wound. His blood is the only useful thing about him. Faces fading in the flames. It was all her fault. The first oath, the one she made to him. So he's heard the rumors, the girl who came back. He asked her to do what she could not, to kill me. A child who had known only hate, confuses it for love. Which is the greater tragedy, that she fell in battle, or that she fell in line? An empire, built atop centuries of murder. The truth beneath the gilding. Only war can bring profit. So many obsessed with the hero. Tell me of the hammer. Her arch-rival, a Tuskvall? How undignified. She held their hands as they died, hoping they would drag her with them. A king remains in the mist, and another marches. There can be no balance with a hand on the scale. The echo of a soul. Only pain brings it back. I already knew that. Your eloquence, seasoning for a repetitive feast. She feared what she could not understand. Herself. Those born of magic rarely realize its curse, until it is too late. A pattern, spreading. It has learned to be alive. She was closer than he realized. Suffering pools in the depths where children play. Forfeit your life. Death's hand. In death, the veil is lifted. There whispers itch at the back of my mind. What have the ravens brought me? I am not done with you yet. Your soul was already mine. Every day I rule, Noxus becomes a more perfect expression of my will. The demon is always in the details. I would not ask of anyone what I would not do myself. There can be no unity without purpose, and there is one all men are born to. Your trust may be misplaced, old friend, but it is appreciated. You stood by me when I was outcast, so I stood by you when you were drunk, in spite of the stench. I suppose this makes us enemies with benefits. It is better to be feared than loved, Vastaya. I don't know if you're the wisest being I've ever met, or a pile of moldering blankets. Thorns in my side, but your flower is truly something to behold. Ah, yes, Cassiopeia, I admire your commitment to metaphor. It was only a matter of time, Darius. Do what you must. All roads lead to Noxus, but all visions to Demacia. You will find this delicate morsel quite capable of fighting back. Fame has gone to your head and found ample room within. Am I to seek revenge for my poor departed arm? If anything, girl, you did me a favor. The mind is the weapon. You are unarmed. Do they know who killed your father? Or do they still blame me? If you take me, you will leave Noxus with something far worse. We both move pawns in a grand game, and look at that. It seems I'm winning. You see every flaw in me, and you do not even blink. A bit unwise, wouldn't you say? Life would be boring without surprises. You certainly keep things interesting. The world may fall to darkness, but Noxus will remain. People often ask for a hero when a villain is what they truly need. The Vastaya blood is not in my veins. It is on my hands. The best armor is being forgotten, and you, my dear, are quite forgettable. Why is he still alive? Another one of Darkwill's loose ends. Beware, ravens. The words of a fool who knew nothing of demons. Your message is your power. You have learned nothing. When you run out of insults, try steel. Not another word. You're the only man I know who believes his own words, even after he's said them. If you plan on listing my crimes, mind you do not die of asphyxiation. Prepare, and victory is inevitable. All according to plan. A one-armed man needs all the help he can get. More important than heroes are deeds. Witness the strength of Noxus. Worth its weight in lives. A monument to our victory. We have civilized the beast. More than men must kneel to Noxus. Its strength is ours. Death comes to even the most fierce. I almost pity the brute. A savage roar, silenced. Congratulations, we've outsmarted a beast. Let us end this siege. One less place to hide. Their defenses crumble. Stone is not strength. What Noxus takes, it will defend. Let them find hope in the rubble. A raven's eye view. Gathering intelligence. I suppose it's easier than conquering a demon. I never stop planning. Do not confuse cowardice for wisdom. Fear the power you do not see. I owe you a debt. That is not as ominous as it sounds. You've exceeded my expectations. Perhaps a promotion is in order. How would you like your own warband? A petty squabble for pettier men. Diplomacy is a subtle art. Do not try my patience. Empire above all. And to think, they called me a cripple. You lack discipline. The ends of war are death. How tedious. A conquered nation is a loyal one. Incompetence surrounds me. Strength is the only teacher. We must remind them of their place. You would do well to die before my ravens find you. The right to rule held in my hand. This is the least of my crimes. If you insist on dying, submit. Sacrifices must be made. Weak of body, weak of mind. You dare oppose Noxus. Pity stays the hand of the merciful, but not mine. I will not tolerate interference. Try to die with dignity. This will be my offering. Only this, and nothing more. You can sit on a throne. That doesn't make you a ruler. It only means you have an arse. The outcome was decided when they brought an army, and I brought a demon. I have seen this place. A vision. A battle. If they already call me a villain, what will they call me when I succeed? It is just as the spies described. A pity I had them executed. An assassin is due at any moment. It is how I know LeBlanc cares. My birds are hungry. I have to know who has a crush on whom. Which one of you is Beatrice again?
Caw, 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 caw.
There. Are you satisfied? I am not smiling, I'm threatening to smile. It is still a threat. I own birds cleverer than you. Death is its own prophecy. Victory awaits. Another piece cleared from the board. That is one way to surrender. Another disappointment. The raven was a portent. Their time had come. This is not even my final form. A bit presumptuous to consider us rivals. Predictable as always. One less enemy within. You were no longer useful. Tell me again all the crimes I've committed, and I'll tell you the price of victory. We are at war. Do not forget it. I have killed more men with words than by my own hand. not for lack of trying. Destiny marches, like any man. The more they try to kill me, the more they reveal I am on the right path. To redraw the map, the blood of soldiers must be the ink. There is always a choice. The truth is no exception. The shadows of our empire are cast by a raven's wings. A new vantage is all the advantage I need. I suppose I should be grateful they have the decency to fear me. A NOXIAN knows who he is, and what he must do. The old wounds ache. They are reminders. Decisions have consequences. This I know well. They expect me to play fairly. We aren't even playing the same game. I do so enjoy explaining things to idiots. I could kill them all, but it would be far crueler to show them that I am right. Never make a bargain with a demon that you intend to keep. One can read the future in battle lines, assuming one can read. They are 5 steps from realizing I am 10 steps ahead. I was born a patrician. I became a soldier. Would they even struggle to survive if they knew what was to come? I peer through the darkness others fear. When their lives flash before their eyes, so do their secrets. A riddle wrapped in a mystery, hidden within us all. It is not the visions that haunt me, but what I do not see. A calculated risk is no risk at all. Is it not enough for Noxus to be strong? I cannot lead if I allow fools to stumble about before me. They are blind to the cold logic of this world. After the battle, the ravens feast. What is one more demon when I already have so many? The mud on our boots will hide the bloodstains. The few for the many. I've heard what they call me. What a waste of their final words. A voice whispers in the shadows, though few can hear it. Drive them from the battlefield! We have the momentum. Who is it we're fighting? I only see their backs. Any man who must say, "We are winning," is not truly winning. Leave the survivors to their officers.